Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Back here at Wrigley Field, welcome in and thanks for joining us. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Still nobody out. Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here. Here's Nico Horner. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think there's always something.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Anderson gets it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Good fade and sinking action of that.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Elvis Andrus. And the right-hander deals. Hit softly on the ground to third. Quickly to second for 1.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Nico Horner. Lifted in the air down the left side. Benintendi ranging after it. Brings it in. And the inning is over. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And now here is Andrew Vaughn. Right side. Whips it to first. Out number 3. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs. Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
One down, base is empty. Softly hit to third. Moncada tossed to first. And there are 2 outs. So the Chicago Cubs got an inauspicious debut from their recently promoted prospect. And Singy, he looked a bit lost at the plate today.
Yeah, and I think when you call up a prospect midseason like this, you expect to see some growing pains, but I still got to think they were hoping for a little bit more than what we've seen. But the good news is he didn't come up to ride the pine, so he's going to have plenty of chances to make an impact for this team.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, time for our player spotlight, Singy. Dansby Swanson, very important to this team's success.
Well, I think that might be an understatement, Boog. I mean, this guy brings so much talent to the table.
So 2 down. Dansby Swanson stands in right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And that one is lifted in the air. Eaton in position. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs are down quiet. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. To the right side. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Back to first. Not in time. One down. Runner at first. Matt Duffy steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 with a flyout. At the belt and fires. On the ground to second. Might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance to turn in 2 right.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. To the right side. Slings to second. Over to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Throw to first is in time. That ends the inning. Wind up leaving here at Wrigley Field. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. There's a strike. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Roll to short, could be 2. Fired to second. How about that double play? On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now it's Matt Duffy. The pitch. Up the middle. Swanson. Throws to first. Got the out. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Throw behind the runner and they've got him doubled off.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely.
Singy, you talk about a highlight reel in one game. Dansby Swanson just put on a show at the plate in this one.
Yeah, you can say that again, Boog. I mean, this is exactly what they were looking for out of this guy. And if this is a sign of things to come, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. And I guarantee his teammates in that clubhouse absolutely fired up right now because of his performance in this one.
I am stingy with my peace, and I'm greedy with my happiness. I know say nobody matter. Jumbo man, I'm a baby. I am living the reckless life. I'm a bad boy.
Back here at PNC Park, we're in the 8th with one man out. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Here in the booth, Adbert Alzolay gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Puts a bunt down. Toss to Mancini, and that's an out on the sacrifice. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. They say it went.
No ball, one strike.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
1-2.
And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Righty reliever out of the pen, David Bednar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And he deals. Peterson, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Colin Holderman getting ready to go. Moretta warming up as well. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nice grab. McCutchen able to make that play. Christopher Morel, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And that one wrapped foul. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The 0-1. That's out to center field. Reynolds trying to get there. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Edwin Rios here. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here. Bottom of the ninth, and the batter now, Ji-Hwan Bae. Alzolay back to work. And that one is inside.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
To the right side. Tosses to first. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that one gets down, fair ball. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Connor Joe will hit next, and it gets by him.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
McCutchen swings through it for strike 1. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
He's got it. Ball game, and the Cubs hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Edwin Rios here, 1 for 2. Hammered, could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just
Buck Farmer will take over here.
pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Mancini, the next to hit, takes outside.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
High fly ball down the left field line. Fraley going back, racing back some more. Bangs off the wall. In comes the run from second. We are tied at 2.
Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Now it's Yan Gomes. And there's the strike.
One strike.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And he grounds one back up the middle. Can't field it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And we're deadlocked. Back here in Cincinnati, set for the last half of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Jason Vossler. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. TJ Friedl now at the plate. In there for strike 1. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Vossler, the lead runner, out at second. Friedl on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Two now. Chases that one out of the zone. 1 out. TJ Hopkins, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next pitch inside. Now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
in there. And so now 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little.
In the air to left center. Hat racing, makes the catch. The batter now, Kevin Newman. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important. As a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Brad Boxberger on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. The wind of the pitch. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Dansby Swanson stands in. In the air out towards right center. And there's 2 down. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that one. 0-1. Righty delivers. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Tyler Stevenson. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Slow roller to first. He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Will Myers now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Fraley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2. as he swings through it. And foul ball. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Vossler in the box now, takes strike 1. This to third. Zips it across. Play made. That ends the inning. Reds leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Alex Young.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not.
A laser to left base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Trey Mancini now. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Really nice job up the middle just to take it himself. You know what? Take all the guesswork out of him. He let his momentum carry him into a really strong throw to first for that double play.
Bellinger up to hit. Swings and chases a low one there. Young, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Out towards right center field. Hopkins should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. And now the DH, TJ Friedl. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way.
Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
life I gotta squeeze.
Back here in Denver, welcome in. We're in the 8th. 2 men out. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Dinelson Lamet, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hand, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Really important at bat coming up now.
Gomes stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to Crone. 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Out in front and foul to the left side. 1 down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Crone, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of...
Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1 left for Colorado, but they're up 3-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dinelson Lamet, on for the 30th time this year. Here's Nico Horner. The line to kick the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Edwin Rios here. That one the other way. On to second, they get 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
1 out left for the Cubs. And now Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's ripped. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and, man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1. On the ground to short. Trejo. Jump throw. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rockies strand the tying run on base to win it.
I said I'm cool, he looked at me like, you crazy. My heart stopped beating to the drum, but boop, boop, boop. I sang this tune, I wrote for you, and young DJ. Play me the song, who set the moon, she want the truth, it's not the hot behind the face. Take a break.
Back here at Chase Field with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Cubs with a big opportunity today. The chance to clinch a division crown with a win. And Singy, this could be the climax of an improbable run for them this year.
Boog, I'd love to lie, but honestly, I didn't see it coming. I mean, these guys were not on the top of my list of contending teams by any means coming into the year. But you know what? They've really put together a special season.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. It's got to make a year like this sweeter when you weren't expected to be even close to this position. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fly ball down the right field line. This one's got a chance. Home run. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. Homer number 25 of the year, and we are all tied up. It's 3-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, but he squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here's Yan Gomes. On the ground, and that's just foul. Yan Gomes waits. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy makes the catch, and there's one gone. Carlos Vargas taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. In half up to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Trey Jamison preparing to come on if needed. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, leaps, and he's got it. Here's Nico Horner, known for his late inning heroics. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. On a line, base hit. And that rolls into the corner. The relay, not in time, it's a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Base hit. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Makes the catch. Inning over. But they score twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Ketel Marte. Line drive, base hit. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Righty to the plate.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in. And a pitch. That's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Late swing, fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 outs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hat makes a nice running catch. 1 left for the. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Vargas back to work. That one drilled left field, just inside the line, and it's down for a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Gurriel has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. Trey Mancini now. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
That's a little bit low.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Ripped to third and caught. Now it's Yan Gomes. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Foul ball. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. Morel over at second. Mancini on at first with 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swung on, belted. Gurriel on the move, racing back to the warning track, makes the catch. No runs on. Back for the bottom of the ninth, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to get it started. Pavin Smith. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Swings and misses. 0-1. And here it comes. Got him swinging. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Line drive. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Diamondbacks down quickly. Still tied 3-3. So remaining in the game defensively, Pavin Smith. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Back here in the desert, we're in extras here, and now Ian Happ. The right-hander back to work. Slapped foul. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pinch running here, Mauricio Dubon. And now the 0-1. And fouled off. The pitch. And that bunted towards third. Zips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Rolled over to third. That's the second out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Dansby Swanson will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Smith makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing.
Now into the ball game on defense, Luis Torrens. He takes over behind the plate. Here's Josh Rojas.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
New pitcher on here, Michael Fulmer.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Bounce to the right, and he picks it up in foul territory. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
Kicks and deals. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark. Now we go to the 11th. And now Seiya Suzuki. Vargas back to work. High fly ball out towards left field. That one is back. And gone. He'll circle the bases, and they take the lead. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Kyle Nelson.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out here in extra innings. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Out towards left center. Gurriel trying to get there. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Trying to steal the first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at-bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
And now the lefty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering is fouled back.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That was a moonshot. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 6-3.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. And a strike in there. Right-handed reliever. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4, first base.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Just kind of slice that one into center. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. I think that comes back. To bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Brad Boxberger.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Tying run is at first. We are in the 11th. Grounder might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. And that'll do it. They are champions of the National League Central Division. So the Chicago Cubs get the win and lock up a division title. Tremendous season for a team that was not expected to be here, Singy.
It's unbelievable, Boog. I mean, they weren't even supposed to come close to the postseason, and they go out there and take the division crown. I mean, just a terrific story and one of the biggest in the game this year. So I got to say, huge congratulations to this club.
My southern slang, I speak it every day. I'm trying to get it poppin' each and every way. It's one nation under goons. My goons are stripping all these cats down there, they're under rules.
Back here in Milwaukee, we're in the 8th with one man out. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. Big matchup here with the top two teams in the division going head-to-head. Pressure on both teams in a game like this, Singy.
Absolutely. If you're behind, you know you have a chance to make up some ground. You really want to get that W.
And now it's William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one.
He is a talented player. His big brother, Wilson, has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is. But for the team in front, they're feeling the heat a little bit, and they know their lead shrinks with the loss, so they got to be sharp every pitch.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Willie Adames stands in. First pitch just misses. And a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this near.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. 3 runs, 2 hits. 1 was a home run. No. We go to the 9th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher. And put him on the other side of the plate.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Now it's Chase Peterson. He's already homered in this game. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Two quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Yelich should have it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing across here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will leave things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 4. And welcome back. So bottom of the ninth, and now the first baseman, Luke Voigt. That's through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The tying run at the plate. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Here's Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Brad Boxberger gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks...
Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Urias stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. The pitch.
No. 2 balls.
Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Singy, do you think games against division rivals mean more to the players than other games?
I mean, I always got a little more charged up for those games in the division. And sure, you want to win every game all season long, but every player knows that a division title, that can really set you up for success in the postseason. So these divisional rivalry games can definitely feel more impactful for sure, both in the standings and on team morale.
Looking at me like what's next, wonder if they care. Me and Alex used to in the park bench, laying foundations, turn it to a garden, yeah. Might not make it to the top, people telling me to stop, everything could go wrong. Yeah, never had the world in my hands. They gon' throw salt on my head, leave me haunted, I'm finished feeling wild full of faces, all calling me God, welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you ain't been. Yeah, and I spend a raw full of money, keep on going till I'm finished, till I fall for my grace, and they calling me fraud. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you still ain't. Now I'm moving with a buddy, I ain't made. I don't need a conversation. Let me get paid. You could get a flick in a jiffy. Johnny Flick is my nickname, and I'm gone with your leave it. Yeah, my name doing big things. Professional begins. I'm in the bed like sponge starfish in the square. I'm in the lid like I bought me in a pop. I got the and the good money, oh Lord. You better be careful there, bud. It's no chance for me. Got a scandalous side from the valley to dance for me. No family, I'm a Randy Marsh, only stands for me. You're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Game 1 of the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Now the left fielder, Chris Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a good eye there.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
That one hit to right. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it. get really deep. So pretty incredible. Fight it off and still get good wood on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson.
Way to lay out that pitch down.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one missing low.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. And now it's Max Muncy. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Thompson on third. Taylor at first. 2 out of the inning. Hard liner. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-zip.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner at second, 2 down. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, Dansby Swanson stands in.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Muncy sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Out to center. Martinez has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll touch them all. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
Trey Mancini now. Fought off foul. Out to short. Lux sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Here at Wrigley Field, and the batter now, Miguel Vargas. Here comes the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And the righty deals. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Freeman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Missed inside with the curve. So now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. In the air, right field. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Mancini pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Bounced up the middle. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Trace Thompson. Now at the plate, 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1. Freeman at third. Smith on at first with 2 down. And that one finds its way through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 3-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Goes down looking. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. Edwin Rios here. The wind of the pitch. Chases that one upstairs.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Now, this is in the air down the line. Betts settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Luis Torrens getting ready to hit. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And first offering is fouled off. Rios, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
New inning getting started. Here's J.D. Martinez. Thompson back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And that's in for a strike. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
On the ground out to short. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And strike two. And a pitch. Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ground ball up the middle. Corner over to first. And that is that. No runs. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Evan Phillips.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a drive. Half Daddy connects. Deep right field. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Swanson in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So it's their last chance in this one. Christopher Morel will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Martinez going back on it. Back some more. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game one on the road. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have jumped out to a 1-0 lead in this division series.
Yeah, and that carries a lot of weight in a 5-game series, Boog. It's huge to get an advantage right away.
Yep, a Game 2 victory will have them one step away from the LCS.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, on the other side, losing Game 1 can really sharpen that focus, man. Those guys know that they've got very little room for error at this point.
Game is changing. I do the best that I can to attain it. If we gotta gamble, I bet on myself. All that other dangerous. I just made a way for myself from my west in my grandmama basement. So I think you should bow in the presence of greatness. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now it's Gavin Lux. And that's in there at the knees. And a ground ball to first. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Peterson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the play, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Check swing, and he held up.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
Betts settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Suzuki on at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now, Mookie Betts. The pitch. And there's the strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Wisdom drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Trace Thompson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging. That's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. Still back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Edwin Rios. The pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Fly ball to right. Betts settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. Here's Nico Horner. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounce to third. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop dump. Lux makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Chris Taylor. Taya back to work. Strike 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Righty delivers. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Ball one low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So
got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Lutz in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Foul ball there. And a 1-1. There's the strike of the knees.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of a changeup. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. That one's in there, 0-1. That's inside. And a pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. They get the force. That ends the frame. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. So coming into the game now on defense, James Outman. He'll be patrolling center field. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Yency Almonte.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One down. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Almonte in his 5th season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Now it's Chase Peterson. Line drive, base hit right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now, Luis Torrens. Out towards right center field. Dunks one into left. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip.
That's 3 singles in a row. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Daniel Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the catch, and that is that. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon, and we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Rowan Wick comes into the game after about an hour-long delay, and we're all ready to get it going again. Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Curve, hit right back to him. Sends it to first, and Freeman is retired.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Betts, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki makes the grab. That's out number 2. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. And now 1 and 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 stays alive. Down to their final strike. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. So the Chicago Cubs come through with a big win to knot this series at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and they needed this game, Boog. A loss here would have had them in desperation mode. Now they go into Game 3 feeling pretty good about the situation. This is setting up to be a great series.
And with a chance to go up 2-0, this could be chalked up as a missed opportunity on the other side. We'll see how they bounce back as we change venues for Game 3.